Hello again, everybody. This is Derek, and I am coming back at you with another wargaming and miniature video. In this video, we're going to continue on with our "What Have I Done?" Okay, now in this video, I'm going to show off some World War II miniatures that I did. I did a bunch of SS and some Germans, and in support weapons. Okay, so in this one we have the artillery. They call it in bolt action 3rd edition, they call it artillery, but it's a heavy anti-tank gun. There should be 4 crew members, but this is an offensive miniatures set, and it came with 5 crew members. So I decided just to go ahead and put all 5 on the base, and 2 of them are attached to the anti-tank gun itself, because this guy's sitting on one of the trail legs, and this guy was leaning on one of the trail legs, but the other ones were separated, so I decided to base them separately. So as a player, as a player, you can remove casualties as they're taken. Now all these SS figures I did in a P dot camouflage, and these P dot camouflages were. This is probably my best attempt at doing P dot. So yeah, I'm very proud of the P dot camouflage that I did on all of these. All right, so that was the pack 40 from Offensive Miniatures. Also, remember, every figure that's in this video today is going up on my eBay store. So if you're interested in this anti-tank gun, check it out on my eBay store. It'll go up there minutes after this video goes live. All right, let me pull up the next group of figures. All right, guys, this is a figure from Offensive Miniatures. It comes with its own resin base, and yeah, you can see it's a resin base and a resin wall, and then 2 metal miniatures. This figure on their website is called The Wall. It is based on a photograph that was taken, and you've got a machine gunner and his assistant gunner, and if you were to play a war game, you can move this with either a 3rd figure and call it a medium machine gun, or you can put this in a squad, and this could be the light machine gun. That would be part of a German SS squad. Again, these guys are P dot. I'm very happy with the P dot. I'm not going to say that again. Yes, I am, because I'm proud of it. I think I did a really good job on the P dot camouflage. All right, let me show you the next group. All right, guys, now these are also offensive miniatures. These are 2 medium machine gun teams or heavy machine gun teams with the MG42. They're identical sets, but I based one with my medium brown base, and then I based one with the European mud. So it just gives them a unique look to them. All right, and you got the P dot. Now, the pants are the field gray. I probably could have did some P dot on the pants, but I felt like the contrast between the field gray and the smocks uh, accentuated the camouflage smock. Now, on some of these models, like maybe the one kneeling and with his hand up, you can see his smock is rolled up, and you can see his jacket kind of sticking out from behind or underneath the smock. Uh, and so I felt like maybe he wasn't actually wearing a camouflage pant. All right, let's show you the next group. All right, now these are also offensive miniatures. On all these weapon teams, I based them on using like a round wooden base. Now the offensive miniatures are more of a realistic scale when it comes to the thickness of the model, of the men, the uniforms, and the weapon systems. Offensive miniatures is very much like that. All I've noticed it with their Napoleonic miniatures and their other World War II miniatures. They're what you would call true scale. They're not heroic scale. But I think they have a really good look to them. If I was to play with these on the table, I would be very proud. Now, I've used a static grass that I normally don't use with my other models. This has a longer hair. I think it's a 3 or a 3.5 millimeter fuzz, where normally I use 2 to 2.5 on my smaller figures. So when I applied this static grass, I wanted it to be more to scale with the figures, and I was afraid it wouldn't cover the base, but I pressed it into the glue, and I think it came out really good looking. To be honest, I think these look really good. All right, let me show you the next group. All right, now finishing off my offensive miniatures, I have a couple of different sets here. We've got the stretcher bearer set, which comes with the stretcher, the wounded soldier, the 2 sanitators. Yeah, so I put them on a pill base. Mainly they're just slightly larger than a pill base. I probably could have put them on like a square horse base. It probably would have fit better. Like from a Warhammer horse base, like a 2-inch by 1-inch base. But I wound up putting them on the pill. And just to keep it all in one, to strengthen their assembly, basically. Plus, I have these 3 models here, which are it's sold as a 3-figure sniper team. Now, I plan to sell the 2-figure sniper team with the sniper with his mask. You can see that he's wearing a mask, and he's wearing a different type of smock or jacket over his P-dot jacket. And his spotter, which is right there. And so that's going to be the bolt action sniper team that I sell. I'm going to pull this guy separate and sell him as an officer, as well as this individual figure here I'm going to sell as an officer. And you'll notice this figure actually has the P-dot pants on. That's the only one that I did with the P-dot on the pants. Okay, and those were all of my offensive miniatures, but I have some other miniatures that I finished as well at the same time. So let's go ahead and pull those out so you get to see what those look like. All right, guys. Now these are West Wind models. These have a little bit more chunk to them, a little thicker. These guys are just German medium mortar teams. Uh, yeah, so I painted them with the Middlestone helmets, like maybe they're in the Normandy countryside. They are wearing jack boots, so you could use these in early, middle, late war. You can do whatever. But I did paint them with the Middlestone colored helmets because I was thinking Normandy. And these are West Wind models, German models. All right, let's show you the other West Winds that I have. All right, guys, now these are also West Wind models, but these are actually their SS medium mortars. So both sets are exactly the same, but as you can tell, I use two different texturing colors, but the flock color is the same. It just looks, the flock looks darker on the mud than it does on the medium earth, but that's okay. That, I think it looks really good. The mortars weren't terribly hard to assemble, and one thing I don't like about the West Wind models is that their figure bases are very thick. You know, they're probably like 4 to 5 millimeters thick. And so what I have to either do is putty heavily around those bases or disguise it with flock. And so that's why you'll notice that on the West Wind, I've tried to disguise their bases with flock. You'll also notice that the one soldier that's got just a regular helmet, I also did the Middlestone for the Normandy countryside. But yeah, I went ahead and did the P dot on these guys as well. All the SS have P dot because I don't know, I just think that's a really cool looking camouflage pattern. And yeah. All right, let's bring out the last figure I did. All right, the last team that I did here is a Perry model mortar. This is just a regular German Perry model German medium mortar. The Perry models are about the same thickness as the offensive miniatures. And the mortar comes with its own, like a solid base. So I had to disguise that base with flock and texture paste. But yeah, you got a different pose. You got a guy over here opening some ammo crates. You got a guy here, it looks like he might be adjusting the aim or the elevation of the mortar. And, and this guy's got a soft cap on. So, well, actually, two of them have soft caps. And again, I went with the Middlestone because of Normandy. Yeah, so this is just a regular German mortar from Perry. I would have also, I had opened this pack from my store collection because I have Perry models for sale on the store. And since I was doing all those other mortars, I said, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and grab one of my Perrys and put it together at the same time to do it. And I was going to grab the machine gun, but it had already sold. So I was like, okay, well, good thing it sold, but bad thing I couldn't put it in this collection. So what is it? It's a it's a good problem to have, you know, as they say. All right, so what did I do this week? Well, I painted the anti-tank gun. I painted the stretcher team, the sniper team, a couple of officers, and then I painted the 2 machine gun teams from Offensive Miniatures, the 2 mortars from Offensive Miniatures. I painted 2 German mortars from West Wind, and I painted 2 SS mortars from West Wind, and I painted the Perry mortar. So quite a bit. Now, I was thinking I was going to put together and paint some SS infantry squads, but I decided to postpone that until maybe the next lot. Now, if you're interested in models like this, you should check out my eBay store, Wargaming in Miniature. And if you are interested in maybe getting a commission done, you should contact me at this email address, or follow me on X, because I upload these videos periodically to my X. And so thanks for coming out and checking out this video, and I'll catch you in the next one.